Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now. Desmondo. Big D signing in. Live and large. Badong. Badong. Yo. For all the punks and skins, we're listening to Rancid. I've never listened to this record. I've never even seen this artwork before. So that goes to show how much of a potential hidden gem this could be. We start from the start. We listen to the discography. We got 16 tunes on this record. Epitaph Records has put it up, so I don't know if this is a remastered, but this is the self-titled. Okay. Man, back in the day, Operation Ivy was, for a stretch, my favourite band. Like, I just put Operation Ivy before all of the rest, because I loved the lyrical content, I loved the energy, I loved the ska punk, I just loved the music. Rancid has been a bit hit or miss. I'm familiar with Out Came the Wolves and their singles, a couple of singles from Indestructible and stuff, and for me, they either hit it or they have, they're a bit shaky on some songs where I don't necessarily feel it too much. But I don't know how many songs I know on this record. Let's have a quick look at the song listing. I don't know any of these songs. So this is going to be a whole new listening experience. I hope the sound quality is good. If Epitaph's put it out, I'm sure it'll be half decent. And without further ado, we're going to jump into it. So if you want to check out the link in the description, that's going to have all of the full album commentaries, months and months and months and months and months and months prior to release. Support independent. I'm an artist myself in my own right. Let's get into it. This one's Edina. Come on.
Let's go!
The production value is really good, and the thing is, right, regarding these ska punk bands, the bass line is always ridiculous. Guitar wise, drum wise, this is just a punk rock song. 3 chords, if that. Driving drummer. But the bass line is just walking and walking and walking. So we haven't even got to any sort of ska element. But normal punk bands don't utilise the bass guitar like ska punk bands do. And I don't know why. Good production, by the way. Good production regarding a debut. Is the skinhead fella in the band at this point? Because that lead vocal that we've had sounds completely different to what I'm used to. Who's the skinhead guy called? He's in like The Last Resort and all sorts nowadays, I think. Stomper Summit and all that. Matt Freeman. Matt needs to sing more. Matt Freeman. I mean, before punk rockers, these lot of songwriters, they know how to put a good song together. That's why Rancid are still leading the wave as far as it goes now. Always been able to put a good song together. We've got Hyena coming up next, potentially a music video by the looks of things.
Hi.
Jeez Louise. Des, King of the Pit TV signing in. This one's entitled Hyena. We're listening to Rancid's self-titled from start to finish. Let's go. Track 2 of 16. Young punks, come on. Spikies or eggs, come on. That bass guitar is pumped up in the mix, innit? They're really letting that bass sing.
I can't come in and I can't come back. I got nowhere to go. Right. Sometimes all I say hear me out. Sometimes all I say I'm too for political authority and animal I become. Total disorder and confusion is the lifestyle that I run. From living to do what I want and I will. I'm an old man to travel. Concrete, glass, stone, and gravel. Right. Sometimes all I say hear me out. Sometimes all I say ain't this.
Matt Freeman keeps being referenced in these songs. Was Matt Freeman in Operation Ivy? Was Matt Freeman in Operation Ivy? It rings a bell. Matt Freeman's not referenced really in the later Rancid tunes, is he? Because it's just Tim Armstrong and Lars, who's sort of the rock stars of the band.
Who can I trust when I'm done taking that good?
So that was the song they chose for the music video. It was alright. Nothing stand out to me. The bass lines are good, but I want to hear a good vocal melody. There was a couple of good ones in there, right? Tim really blasted a nice melody at some point, held a good note or two. But I know Rancid can come out with a quality chorus. And to be honest with you, even though this is their self-titled debut, the quality of music I'm hearing, I know there has to be a fantastic chorus hidden in the mix here. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's keep moving. Detroit is coming up next. God bless now. Don't forget the rest now. Demond signing in. We're continuing listening to Rancid. This one's titled Detroit. We're listening to the full self-titled Rancid stream. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Oh.
When the stakes are high at work, your tone matters. Grammarly's advanced tone suggestions can help.
Come on.
Do you know what time it was? It's on way down Detroit, Michigan, on a bus downtown. Last night I was fighting all in the street, but tonight I got a girl next to me in this cold world. She brings me in. I got a good feeling like bad tonight. I got a good feeling things gonna be alright. Somebody got a good feeling like bad tonight. Detained illegal custody, spent the night in jail with a drunken priest and a hooker. $500 bill, nobody knew, company crew, same like the street like that. I hit the ground and I make a sound and I call out like that. I got a good feeling about a bad city tonight.
I got a good feeling about a bad city tonight. Is that the line? Alright, I've just frozen, haven't I? Hold on.
I got a good feeling everything's gonna be alright.
That other vocalist, I don't like him too much. I don't think he does a good job personally.
Somebody got a good feeling about a bad city tonight. But I had the car cause I couldn't breathe because I got ripped up, cool out. A bitch ass vibe cause I worked so thick. That's why I pissed off, she had no money. I had the time, she had the champagne, I had the Cisco wine. She said, yo, wanna come cause I better hurry. But
Rancid utilised two guitars really well. They do it so smooth that for the most part I don't realise the guitars are really going off doing their own thing. I was just considering how they really make a good job out of 3-4 power chords and then keep it nice and simple, but we do have some good layering with the guitars. That was a good tune. That was a good tune. The intro was really good, wasn't it? Really like the intro. We've got Rats in the Hallway coming up now. There's King of Pit TV, Rats in the Hallway. This is track number 4 of 16. We're listening to Rancid's full album, self-titled. And we're going to drop a little... Rad Bike Adventure remembers this song from Punkorama 3. Yes, now. Let's go. Energy.
State, fight to be section 8. Now it's infested cocaine run. My whole world plays like a broken drug. Get out, go ahead and right away. Sit up, bumping up your bed to lay. King of River, this plays apart. We will finish our back and start him at a line. On that like street, he don't keep this quick up before I am. No wage break or shut the PM, the aim is dangerous. Outside my game of cruise drinking a 40. Asked me if there's no rats or hall. I said, some things aren't like the weather. Never seen a change of forward. I better go.
Tim Armstrong's always got this great storytelling technique to his lyricism. He always tells a story, doesn't he? He's really good at that. I think that's one of the best things about Rancid. We hear the music and the melodies and so forth, but buried under there is a good storytelling lyric, and that's brilliant. That's really
Came to me, said I'm doing no harm. Go up and sleep so many tracks are on. I said, what's your name? She said it was mine. She said, Tim, I will take you higher.
Come on. Loads of guitar solos.
took some songs ago. The God is born, it goes like that. Red 10, kick ass up, one brother, the bad man, I'm said. Not big brothers, a gold, they stupid, he had a coming.
Bass is going crazy right now.
He had a coming, so 12 years old. See the prison, got shot being cold. And those who rather not hit the lights are right. Watch the road, swore the internet, dog gets swole.
Great tune, great tune. We ain't had a bad tune yet. This is a fantastic debut. This is quality music, right? We've got Another Night coming up next.
This year,
Let's
our
keep it
business
moving.
reached 50.
Des, King of the Pit TV signing in. This is Another Night, which is track 5 of 16. As I said in the last video, yo, we've not had a bad tune yet. This is really good. Rancid know how to put a good song together. Link down in the description. Support the Patreon. Let's go Another Night. 37 says this is the dopest song on that album.
In the dark with the open skyline, as I cross the sea, I pour lemons. All I wanna do is live through that dying. All I wanna do
Great pit song, says Bug-Not82.
is keep on trying. In the streets for me, no sanctuary. Call me, watch me bleed. In the streets for me. She wouldn't move until the cause was clear. She always knew the final battle was near. If you gotta pay a bill, she won't give it up for free. If you gotta sell her hope, it'll help her see. Help her see. In the streets for me. No sanctuary.
We haven't had any ska on this record so far. I wonder if we'll have any at all. Operation Ivy was obviously a ska-core band, so I don't know how it wouldn't have fed into this band. I know we got the bass lines and so on and so forth, but we haven't had the upbeat on the guitar yet. Come on. Yo, the bassist, I've never heard the bass. Obviously, I heard Maxwell Murder and all that. The bassist sort of winds it down a little later on, right? Because the bass, every single tune, it's gone wild. Come on. Never know. That was a good tune. High energy. Was it the best tune I've heard so far on the record? Not really, but it was still keeping a high standard. The bassist just is mad. Like, I know people are wowed by like intense bass guitar playing and all that. Not me as much, you know what I mean? I know a lot of musicians. I've come up with a lot of musicians. I know sometimes it's good to reel it back a little bit. So, as far as the technicality, I'm not wowed, I'm not blown away, but the audacity of it is quite impressive to me. I mean, the producer has done a good job of really allowing that bassist to show off in a professional manner. It sounds good. It sounds clean. It adds to the energy. I like it. Right, next up, we've got the Animosity. Let's keep it moving. Come on. Desmond D-Dog, D-Dilly signing in. This one's entitled Animosity. We're listening to the full album, track 6 of 16. Bro, this is a dream for me. On these reaction videos, if I can get a lot of content out of a record, we've got 16 tunes here, and they fly by at under 3 minutes a song, I'm laughing. This is a great, especially if it's easy to listen to. This record's being easy to listen to. This is a dream for me. This is Animosity. Let's go. First sample we've had, I think. Brandon Edge cover says the best 90s punk album. Wow! That's a bold statement. Yo, anybody who's watching this, have you heard of the band Assorted Jelly Beans? That was a 90s ska punk band. Dude, that Assorted Jelly Beans self-titled. That is a good record. That is a really good record. So, by default, as of so far, I'm going to disagree with him. I'm not going to say Assorted Jelly Beans was the best, but I mean, as far as ska punk goes, that was a unique record. Let's go. You know what? Oh, I'll put a lot of. I mean, there's a precursor to Rancid's success. The members of the band were definitely good musicians and had put out good projects before. But I'll put a lot of the band's trajectory down to how well the bass guitarist performed on this record. People are referencing Matt Freeman in the comments. So, is it Matt Freeman on the bass guitar? Matt Freeman has really done a job of enhancing this band's sound by 50%. Because he could have just played root notes. Imagine that. If it was just root notes, it would just be... It'd be good band. But the energy would be nowhere near. The overall soundscape and depth of sound would be nowhere as near. Bassists, even if you're a guitarist and you've been forced onto bass for your bed, freestyle it. Go off the grid, get out of the boundaries. That's what this guy's done, and he's really popping on this record. Let's keep it moving. Out of My Mind, Pop Tarts TV. Yo, that's a quality logo. I like the colorway to that. Let's go. Des, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Rancid, the debut. We're having the time of our lives. This is a really good record. I thought with it being the initial effort by Rancid, it was just going to be a bit half and half. It's going to be a little project where we can sort of establish a foundation. But it's been pretty bloody good. This one's entitled Out of My Mind. It's track 7 of 16. We're slowly making our way to the halfway point. Let's go. Come on.
reception. They give compliments and praise to the one they despise. Flashing your smile in the mirror all the while, trying to cultivate the style. All the bastards in power. We know you're selling, your nearest twitch is telling. You're coming on smelling like the pig of the hour. Got a lot of people telling me I'm out of my mind, and I don't know why. I've got a lot of people telling me I'm out of my mind, and I don't know why. My brain was bleeding and my fingers were proceeding through a notebook I was keeping.
This is the debut in '93, and the Rancid I've heard comes along a lot later. Rancid haven't switched it up. They've got better at what they've done as far as vocal performance and songwriting, but they attacked it from the get-go with this whole 4-chord pop structure, upbeat, positive sound. Instrumentally speaking, they haven't developed too much in one direction, and I don't say that as a detriment to the band. I say that because they knew what they were doing. They've obviously come in with a sound and an intention, and they've stuck with it, and it's been very successful.
Since the dawn of the time, senses were corroded. You know that I was loaded like a sign out of feelings, and I caught it out a while. You were dealing, I was reeling from the feeling, and the minutes was proceeding. It's a siren song. People that I trusted, you surely have me busted. They ever had a clue on what was really going on. Got a lot of people telling me I'm out of my mind, and I don't know why. See, I got a lot.
I don't think the low energy vocal matches the tune though. It sounds a bit flat, doesn't it? So far, I'd say I like the chord progression, but this has been the worst track on the record so far. And every track's been brilliant. Come on. I don't know why, 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 I don't know why.
Walking like a monkey who's been dreaming of a sick jogging on a mission to get money for a new suit and tie. To wear a reception with a heavy old deception and give compliments and praise to the one they despise. Crashing your smile in the mirror all the while, trying to cultivate the style of the bastards in power. I know you're selling, your nearest twitch is telling. You're coming on smelling like a pig of the hour. I got a lot of people telling me I'm out of my mind, don't know why. See, I got a lot of people telling me I'm out of my mind, and I don't know why.
There we go, out of my mind. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. My missus just sent me on a video of a bunch of baby goats. Yeah, that was my least favourite tune on the record. That was my least favourite tune on the record. We've got Whirlwind coming up next, so hold on to your socks, people. Let's go. Yo. There's King of the Bit TV. This one's entitled Whirlwind. Yo, we're listening to Rancid, self-titled. It's not a bad record. It's not a bad record. This is track 8 of 16. If you want to get all of these albums, yeah? Months and months and months, if not years. Depends on my work rate, people. And I can work. I'm at working all of these commentators, all of these reactionists and all that. So I want to say a fuck you to everyone. Down link in the... Hold on. I need to make sure this shit's recording. Link down in the description. This one's Whirlwind. Support your boy. This one's Rancid. Come on. Tim Armstrong at his best. The working class carries a country that has been rotted inside for years. The pigs cuffed my old man in the front yard. I saw through eyes of tears. Poetic, eh? Poetic. Hey, when I say fuck everybody, I don't mean you people. Don't mean you people. Better healthy competition, you know what I mean? Come on.
inside now. Whirlwind is coming. Whirlwind is coming. I promise to go to heaven, won't let salvation inside. Whirlwind is coming down on me.
Forever Homes in Houston says, my girlfriend's eating spaghetti. She's smelly spaghetti. Oh, I don't know if you can see my related videos. Let me see if I can get this in view. Let me see what I can see. Right, one moment. Vice, which is a bullshit company. Uganda's moonshine epidemic. This guy looks like he's having the time of his life. What you on about, moonshine epidemic? This guy looks raged. I'd be more than happy to be this dude boozing up right now on some moonshine. Come on now, people. Come on now, people. Up the punks, up the skins. When the bass line isn't prominent, like crazy prominent, he always comes out to shine. Matt Freeman, he comes out to shine during this last, well, the third quarter of the song, where we bridge it before going back into the last chorus. He comes out at this moment, starts noodling about. Pattern recognition, that's it. Whirlwind is coming. Is coming. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba. There we go, Whirlwind, Rancid, full album. We're listening to it. She got a big grin on her face. Yo, a little bit of non-verbal communication, right? She might be smiling, but the eyes don't indicate happiness. More so, shock, to be fair with you. Let's go. We've got Injury coming up next. Track number 10. Des, King of the Pit TV. We're starting off way too early. We're listening to Injury. This is track 10. Let's go. We're listening to the whole record. A little bit hardcore, this one. A little bit hardcore. Nick the Turtle Nerd says, remind me to add the Rancid bass player to my list of people I worship. Now, I'll tell you what, Nick the Turtle Nerd. I appreciate what you're saying and the sentiment, but I don't even care. I'm gonna downvote you. I'm gonna dislike that. Don't worship people. Don't worship musicians, people. Don't. They're just people like you and me. This guy's got problems just like you and me. Just because he's good at an instrument. Don't ever worship no one. That's sad. People say about, oh, I worship this band and I worship this and that. That's a pet peeve of mine. Don't do that. Come on. This song, the song that makes liberals cry, says Guri Fisu. And SP says, this sucks. Damage Inc. 1985 says he's injured. Like, yo, what's the lyrical content to this? There's no lyrical content to this one. I'm gonna have to pay attention, aren't I? Come on. Hardcore. Injury. Sounded a bit like Rollins there, don't you think? This tune in particular, the lower register on the guitar, the vocal performance, and supposedly the lyrical content, this is a hardcore punk tune. We've gone from punk rock to hardcore in this, and I noticed that within the first 10 seconds, there's a different energy to this tune. Come on, shove it up your ass. A lot of F-bombs in this one, come on. There we go, reasonable tune, reasonable tune. We got the bottle coming up next. Des, King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to Rancid, the self-titled record, the debut. This one's entitled The Bottle. Let's go. I mean, this sounds like it's in the same key and follows on from the track that preludes it, which is Injury. Let's go. Come on. Yo, when did Rancid become so hardcore? These last two tunes have just been hardcore punk. Come on. Ignorant. Come on. Come on. Climbing the bottle and never come out. Damage Inc. 1985. Pass me the bottle, says Rex Banner. Come on. Yep now, blep now, people. Come on. That was a good tune. That was a good tune. I like that. I like that. That was a good tune. Trenches coming up next. Des Demon, King of the Pit TV signing in. Link down in the description. Support your boy. This one's entitled Trenches. We're listening to the entire record. That's all we do. We listen to the whole records. We listen to the whole discographies. We're enjoying some great music. This one goes out to the punks and the skins. Let's go. Rancid. Come on.
sound like a robber. But I know every joke of still run from the police, no shame to me. It's not the land of love and liberty. Run like a waiting room in hell. I'm going to the court and walking trail. Ooh, I got it right. Ooh, out in the trenches tonight. Ooh, I got it right.
Whoa.
Ooh, out in the trenches tonight. Last hour learned about the milk of the man. I'm working Jared, feel my pain. Last night I was one on the show. That night I was shot in the two dimensions. Straight down, take down the head. I hit a 6 months towards right in my head. You run away with a different dimension. I need no correction.
One moment, people. I'm getting a quick call. Let's get back to it. Trenches. Come on. Paid a little attention to the drummer there. I'll put some respect on the drummer because I've not commented the drummer throughout this entire record. Very cohesive. I'll tell you what, not flamboyant enough to catch my attention in any sort of technical sense, but so good that they ensure that the band works. The drummer could quite potentially be the most important key to a punk band, in my opinion, and I've got no negative comments to be spoken about the drum.
So my friends moved on, a simple domestic life. They're all gone, only a few of us remain, only a few of us wanna keep it the same. Wanna keep it the same, yeah. Ooh, I got it right. Ooh, out in the trenches tonight. Ooh, I got it right. Ooh, out in the trenches tonight.
That was Trenches. Nothing particular to comment on in regards to that particular tune. We've got Holiday Sunrise coming up next, 1 minute 46, and 1 minute 43 coming up after. A couple of short ones coming up. Let's keep it moving.
There's something about being...
There's D-Rod, double dip, triple dip. Let's go. This one's entitled Holiday Sunrise. It's track number 13 of 16. We're listening to the Rancid self-titled record. Video will play after ad, so we'll give it a yes now, people. Right, let's go. Holiday Sunrise. Shout out to the Skins and the Punks. Come on. Here we go.
So I packed everything I own. Midnight Christmas Eve, I can't go feel alone. I drink my scotch, my mind goes astray. Midnight Christmas Eve starts out in a way. I cry when I had no shades, I left the metal, no Venus, just a holy sunrise. I slowly realize I got no alibis. Holy sunrise.
The thing is with this record, right, you can hear the potential. You can hear the potential. This surely was a record label's wet dream in regards to either they're going to be developing as songwriters or we can get somebody in to aid in the songwriting process to create massive punk rock hit songs, because they're good songwriters, but so far I don't think we'll fall into one with only 3 songs to go. But this record in particular has no real hit pop song value as far as the chorus section goes. They structure the songs well, but there's no Rancid what happens later on. I mean, I was listening to the tune Fall Back Down. What a banger. What a banger. So as a label, you'd hear this and think there's definitely potential for them to come out with that one hit that will put them above and beyond all the rest.
Relatives of mine said they were
Still surprised there's no ska though.
born again. Fucked up what has been reborn again. Oh, I'm a sinner and my soul should be cleansed. my chances when I'm dead. I cried when I had no shoes, I'm at the middle of Phoenix, just a all is so lies. I suddenly realized I got no alibis. All is so lies.
I don't think the soundscape of this tune matches up with the title and the hook of the song, Holiday Sunrise. I expected a more brighter sound. There we go, Holiday Sunrise. Let's keep it moving. Unwritten Rules. I've got no comments to make on that. It wasn't a great song. Wasn't a great song. Unwritten Rules coming up next. Des, King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to Rancid from start to finish. This one is Unwritten Rules. Let's go. This guy on second vocals sounds like it should be a pirate metal band.
The message in volume, the song's carrier. Unwritten rules. Rules are understood. Unwritten rules. Move out fingers in the afternoon. I like you. Drink beer, play music, ain't no shows. It's not my pain, dude. We do it out of love. I'm not jaded. No, don't be ready to try. I don't know anything else. We play until I die. Unwritten rules. Rules understood. Unwritten rules. Move out fingers in the afternoon.
Come on.
Days where I go found some consumption of pain that I beg and see. Never want to be in silence. You got regressions that I'll be on the balance. Unwritten rules. Rules understood. Unwritten rules. Rules that figures that empty door. Unwritten rules. Rules understood. Unwritten rules. Rules that figures that empty door.
That was Unwritten Rules. At this stage, it feels like we've heard it all, haven't we? We've really heard it all at this point. I appreciate that the 16 tunes for the debut, plenty of effort. They could have finalised it in 12 songs. They could have. This one is Union Blood track 15 coming up. Des, King of the Pit TV, signing in. This one is Union Blood. 2K more views than the last two tunes, so a little bit more popular. Let's go.
Put on a situation, put on the street sometimes. You're gonna hit the cold concrete. Okay, let's go.
Anybody played the game Swords and Sandals 2? Let me know in the comments. Wow, banger. First rewind, let's go. Sometime.
You're gonna get them concrete. Women's pain, respect, get away, get back and zero escape. My first pain, the hard day's work. Get them down in the corporate run. Women's pain, respect, get away, get back and zero escape. My first pain, hard day's work. Get them down in the corporate run. But on the situation, but on the street sometime. You're gonna hit the concrete.
I like that. I like that. Them gang chant melodies were really good. There should have been more of them in the record. That was the first time we've really heard gang chants like that. That was quality. Yeah, that was a great melody. I like that. Let's finish this off. We've got Get Out of My Way coming up next. There's King of Pit TV signing in. We're finishing off the record Rancid, the self-titled. The last track was really good. As far as view count goes, 31k. So this has got more than the last tune and the two tunes that led up. JNaz30 says Uptones Respect. Is this a cover song? I don't know who the hell the Uptones are, but we'll have to have a listen to this tune and see what's going on. So you're listening to Des at King of the Pit TV. I'm finalising this. If you want to have access to all of the full album commentaries way before I ever put them out, click the link down in the description. This one's Get Out of My Way. Let's go. Come on.
Trouble, but get out of my way, get out of my way. Trying to dance here, moving the devil, so get out of my way, get out of my way. Don't want your lies, and I don't want your rat race. I don't see any fun, getting fun out of your other space. I paid as much as you. Get out of my way, get out of my way.
Is this a cover song? I can't really comment too much on cover songs when I don't know the original song, unfortunately.
Get out of my head, get out of my way, get out of my way. I sing when I sing, I wear what I wear. Get out of my way, get out of my way. I try to love mankind and I try to do what's right, but I can't do anything. Get it done with the standard of my life. Got a uniform, all you need is a band. Get out of my way, get out of my way. I don't want to hurt you, I'm causing trouble, but get out of my way, get out of my way. Trying to dance here, I'm moving the devil, so get out of my way, get out of my way. Who do you think you are? Do you think you're some...
People, I'm kind of blagged because Uptones. That's made me think that this is a cover song. I don't know who the hell the Uptones are. Are they a band? Because that puts me off of commenting on the video because I don't know whether they do the original justice or not. This song does have a different energy to the rest of the Rancid tunes as far as the chorus goes. So very nice. Get out of my way, get out of my way. There we go. That was Rancid, the self-titled 1993 record. Really good produced. Good production value. Good enough songwriting. I mean, it wasn't the Rancid that they became, but good songwriting. Definitely laid a strong foundation. It was a pleasing record. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because as far as the audio experience, it was good. As far as the listen back and wanting to put it back on again, nah, I can do without listening to this again. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10 respectfully. I do have high standards, so and it's all subjective, innit? So I'm gonna sign out. I'll see you on the next one, people. One love.